Hello everybody and welcome back to another Hof Bergmann Explained video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the apple orchard that has been added in the 1.2 summer update. Now once you download the map, start a new save game, you're going to find the apple orchard here at Farmland ID 59, which is part of the new southern expansion. This farmland can be bought for $45,935, and once you have access to the farmland, you'll be able to go inside. We have 4 rows of apple trees, and then we have a little green shed. Inside this little green shed, we're going to find 2 productions centered around apples. First production is going to be apple sauce, and the second production is going to be apple juice. Now there are a few things that we're going to need to purchase in order to effectively use our apple orchard. Let's go ahead and take a look at those in the shop. If we come down here to mods and DLCs, and then Hof Bergmann, we're going to need one of 2 things. We either need a fillable apple basket or a fillable apple box. Now the apple basket's going to hold 31 units worth of apples at a time. Meanwhile, the apple box, it's going to hold 325. So maybe the apple box is the way to go. In addition to that, you're going to want something to work around the apple orchard here. I've picked up the E-Mule 250E. It's going to be an electric vehicle, and it's going to be great for transporting things around. We've got a little storage area in the back, and we can equip it with some trailers. I have it here with the goods transport wagon, so that we can easily transport our goods around after we have produced apples, or after we have made our apple juice or apple sauce. Something else that we're going to need is we're going to need a water tanker. And for our water tanker today, I've picked up the LSM Universal Tank Pack, the UTT 7500. And then we have a small tractor also up here in order to facilitate moving the tanker around. Also at this facility, we have a water tank. This is going to be a storage tank where we can store water for later use. I've gone ahead and prepared this particular trailer with water. We can, of course, overload into our water storage tank, but what we're more interested in is watering our apples. Now, in my testing, I have found that the water trigger is a little sensitive and a little particular. But if we walk up here, we can see that each tree is going to hold 120 liters worth of water. The only thing we need for apples to be produced is water and the passage of time. I've let a day pass since we have watered our apple trees. That way we're assured to have a good number of apples to go ahead and pick. And I picked 2 different apple crates because in the shop they have different functions. Now in practice, I'm not really sure what those different functions are supposed to be acting like. But at any rate, we can see this particular apple crate is set up as empty standard. 325 apple pieces. Then we have upside down manual emptying. And we have upside down automatic emptying. The crate here on the left is upside down automatic emptying. Meanwhile, the crate here on the right is basically standard empty crate. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the automatic one first. And in order to get apples, we're going to come up here and go under a tree. And we're going to hit R to start filling. And we'll see visually. We'll have some apples added to our crate as we pull apples off our tree. And then once this tree is empty of apples, we'll move on to the next and hit R again, rinse and repeat. We're going to fill our small apple basket the same way, put it underneath the tree and hit R. You see we get apples Again, we're only going to hold 31 apples in this particular basket. Now we need to take our apples into our little shack here. First, let's talk about making apple sauce. We're going to come up to the front of this. We're going to left click to open the lid. Let's grab our basket, and we just need to wave it over top of our apple sauce machine. It's going to empty our basket for us. I've prepared 2 baskets. And you can see we still have plenty of room. So let's go ahead and take our apple box, wave over it, and there we go. We've unloaded, filled that up. We're going to left click. We're going to move slightly to the left. We're going to left click again. And now we can convert our apples to applesauce. It's a 1-to-1. So we can activate. And here we can see we have a couple boxes of applesauce already. And we get 50 liters in a crate. So it's going to take 50 apples to make 1 crate. Now, as far as our apple juice, well, we can load that from outside. Let's come outside. We have our other apple box. Let's pick that up. If we wave over it, nothing happens. Let's go ahead and tip it upside down. And now we are unloading. We can put some more in, so let's grab this one. Put it there. So now that is full with 500 apples. We're going to left click. Get to our apple press. 1 apple for 0.9 apple juice, so just a little bit under a 1-to-1. We're going to activate our apple press, and we're now making apple juice. So apple juice actually is going to spawn outside this building. You may have already seen it in a big IBC tote. 2,000 liters of apple juice. So just over 2,000 liters worth of apples in order to get 1 IBC tote of apple juice. Now that we have our apples, we have our apple sauce, and we have our apple juice, whoa, what can we do with it? Take a look here at our prices screen. Our apples are going to be able to be sold at the Apple Cider Press and Distillery. That's going to be over in the Western New Town area. Right here. Or we can take it to the farm shop, assuming we've built out our farm shop at the farm. We can bring it to the village shop or the supermarket. Apple juice can be sold at the Apple Cider Press and Distillery. Apple sauce can be sold at the farm shop, again, if it's built out, or the village shop, or the supermarket. So guys, that is a basic rundown of the apple orchard here on Hof Bergmann version 1.2, also known as the summer update for 2025. Hope you all have enjoyed this video and a quick rundown of how you're going to make apple juice and apple sauce, as well as apples. Now, in a beta iteration, this particular facility allowed rain to be your water, but that has been removed simply to better facilitate people who want to roleplay real life and maybe not produce apples in winter and such. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below with respect to these little mini productions and the apple orchard overall. Until next time, happy farming.